Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is showing you all my June setup. So before I go into that, I just wanted to kind of share these. I have been utilizing these don't actually have like a stick on the other side. I got it from like Staples. It came with like a super thick. I got it like years ago, and I'm still using it. And this is working better because as I do it, only on some things that I wrote on the back, but as I do it, I like just throw it away. So it's like important things, and until I log it or until it happens, then I throw it away. But it's like, I like it. It's been really effective. So as you can see, I am using a traveler's notebook. This cover is from Carpe Diem. I've had it for a very long time. I've just never really been consistent in traveler's notebooks. I'm always in and out. One thing I have done consistently is use the monthly, and I pretty much just carry that all over. So, and it's never really in a case. So I do love traveler's notebooks for the size. I've just never really been consistent in it because I've always been jumping from planner to planner. So this month I wanted to use it and see how things is going to go with it. One thing I love about traveler's notebook is the size, but I also love how it just fits everywhere. So I don't have these put in. I don't know why. I like to take it out. Well, for when I was setting it up. So that's one of the reasons. But I don't really take this out with me. I've been debating whether or not it's something that I actually want to do. So this is how the inside looks. I just keep this little Hobonichi notebook in just for notes. Here goes some stickies. I don't decorate it like that. Just some more stickies. Confession. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. So this week, technically I'm starting in this on Monday. So because I had like those few days, I have like the ending to the 31st of May, and then these few days, I still want to track my finances. So I just printed off a small one, and it's going to the 4th, and then starting from the 5th, I'll be in here. So this is something I've always had. And I'll go one by one. Like I said, I've used the monthlies and these consistently. These stickers is just from the Dollar Tree. So cute. I finally found a way to use them. At first I was hoarding them and not using them. I didn't do any real decoration to this because I just want to use it just for what it is. I didn't even think about decorating it. This one started in last July. And so I have about 2 of these that I bounce back and forth from because I tend to lose them, misplace them when I'm starting another one. So yeah, this is the recent slight. Well, let me go a little bit slower, like a slight flip. And I just really love the setup for these. I like how you can, fill everything in on your own. That way, if you skip a month or choose to come out of it or use something else, it's not going to affect you in any way because it's all undated, and I love undated. And so here we are in June. I just did a really quick setup. These I got from Hobby Lobby. I know you all have seen these like 1,000 times already. This is just a girl that I thought went well with the date. And on this one, which I haven't done in any previous ones, I added some budget things in here. Budget things and just what am I trying to say? Budget things and just like finances in here. So I want this month, my budget goal for personal is only $200, which is good because I've been going way over that. So I'm trying to really be mindful. And this came from a Agenda 52 book, and it just has like a lot of budget and finance stickers, and you can gauge it at the end of the month, like oops, or you crushed it. And then I put in for next weekend a no spend weekend, and then you get to check off if you nailed it or oopsie you didn't. I put in just some bill things right here, and of course as the month go on, I'll fill in the dates and things that I need. I normally like to keep just this in here because it has, and that's also from Hobby Lobby, it has like the dates. Like here I put Memorial Day, like the holidays. So that is my monthly. I know this is not as decorated as I would normally do, but I think you can tell now between my functional and the other things that I like to play in, because this is very much functional. This is the actual setup, you could say, for how I do the other books that I have. So this is just cardstock paper that I used, and I thought it was just super cute. I felt like it went with the season. I have a calendar so I can check off my days that I work like I've done in the other ones. I really, really love it because I'm able to see flat out what I'm working. Of course, I've added something in for Juneteenth, and here it goes in. So this is my events, which if you all have not watched any of my other videos in terms of like how I set it up, I love the Happy Planner Classic. I love how it has just like that view of just the days numbered and you just add it in. I like to see things in a snapshot. So this is perfect for me. I just added in some washi tape and did some highlighting every other day. This is my gratitude. As you can tell, this is the second and I'm putting it up. So yesterday I was really grateful. I took a nap after I dropped my kids off at school because this is their last week. After I dropped them off at school, I came right back and went to sleep because I was literally delirious. And I knew I would be no more good to do anything else if I didn't. So I was grateful for a nap. And this is my goal section for my kids and then myself. As you can see in this book, you'll see a lot of stamping that I did because I really was enjoying using the stamps. And that's something that I may continue to do over the next, it's been a couple of stamps, and I think I've mentioned it in a few other videos. It's been a couple of stamps that I wanted to get from Amazon, but I didn't want to buy anything unnecessarily. So if I wasn't going to use it, then I wasn't going to buy it. So I want to make sure that I'm utilizing what I have before I try to purchase anything else. So as you all know, my kids are special needs. So my kids' goal is putting on their clothes by themselves, attending summer school, and sign language or their adapted communication. So they're getting to take their tablet device with them all summer. So we'll be able to work on that. So between sign language and utilizing a tablet to communicate is something that I really want to work on in June. And as for me, you'll see it's totally different than the other goals that I've kind of made. These are smaller, I would say, but a lot more specific and intentional for what is truly important to me. So for this month, I want to schedule my NCE exam. I'm so excited. I did not mention it, but I'm so very excited. I finally got approval to sit for the test. It took a lot of calling, a lot of bugging people, a lot of checking on things, but I finally got approval. So I want to actually schedule that. I also want to fill out my loan forgiveness application through my job, through the new job that I have now. It's something that I can take advantage of. It is a long process. It'll be like 10 years before I may or may not be forgiven, but it's definitely worth a shot because I'll be here. I'll be at my job for that long. So why not? So I want to fill that out. It may seem like little small things with putting scheduled at NCE, but that is something huge for me because I am challenged with anxiety, and just the test and the fact that I'm not good at testing and everything that this exam is worth, it's been hard. So being able to schedule it is actually going to be something really huge for me. Just as well as this, I struggle and I fall off a lot on follow through and follow up with some things. Like sometimes I may get the process started, but then my follow-up is bad, and then it ends up extending things way longer than it needs to be, and attend all appointments and work. So this month I did sign up already for extra days at the shelter as well as my full-time job, but I also have a lot of appointments this month for my kids and myself, and I just want to again practice on follow-up and follow through and making all those appointments. This is my tracking section. I can take that off. So I am tracking. I really want to be more productive. And so I want to start tracking a lot of things that I do to see where I need improvement on and things that I'm good at. So I am tracking studying because that ties into the exam, because everything is already paid for with the exam. So once I schedule a date, it's like no turning back after that. It's no turning back anyway because I've already paid the 3 fees for everything, and it was not cheap. So I want to make sure that I'm actually intentionally studying. And I think I might do a video on just how I want to work on studying because that's been a struggle. So studying, my movement, getting to work at least 10 minutes early, that's important to me because it's, again, creating a habit and a routine of being there on time. Reading, journaling, and studying sign language. So these are my trackers. I've already labeled in the dates, and I'll just highlight when I do it. This next one is, I always keep these clipped in for important dates, but these next is just my weekly habit trackers, and I'll just add things down according to each week. So here it has a lot of cleaning and budgeting, as you'll see, and that's something that I want to again create a habit and a routine with. So I labeled those out for the rest of the month. This is going into my finance section where I expense track. And so I had these printouts for so long, so I decided to use them. It says, adults devise a plan and follow it. Children do what feels good. Be an adult and make a budget. And it's from Dave Ramsey. And you'll see here, don't go broke trying to look rich. And right here, I just have this month's big buys. So anything big that I purchased this month, I'll put it in here. One thing that I know will be big is the futon. In May this past month, I purchased the frame for it. And it was $91 at first because I'm purchasing it through Amazon. But the price went down to like $64, so I was so happy about that. But this, I just want to keep track of what was some big buys if I have to do it. And this is the same expense tracker that I use all the time, and it works so well for me. And then these are some bills. This is my goal for my budget. I am really delayed in talking today. And some of my goals for budget is expense logging, low spend, and save and budget. So that is for that. here goes into my food section. And again, I'm utilizing my stamps, which I love. And it's for my goals for this month will be like decrease my carbs, increase nutritional meals, and increase my water intake. I just printed these off from a flyer that I got in the mail. And this food looks delicious, so I just added that in. And again, I'm using my stamps for here, and it is the stamp where I can add in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then if I want to add some extra notes down here for snacks or anything else, I still have enough space. When I first did this, I never like sectioned things off like this before with 4 days on each page. So I went like stamping crazy and I added it here, but I kind of covered it up with planning my weekly meals, and this way I'll see if I actually held to them or not. And that's the same way for the rest of the week. And then the last 2 weeks I added shopping lists. So I didn't put anything here yet. I think I'm going to maybe print something out. But this is my exercise goals or movement goals. And one of them is to 10-minute yoga or stretch, use strength bands, and hula hoop or dance. So those are some fun things that I want to do, but also realistic things. I think I was definitely shooting too high when I was saying cardio, because the issues that I've been having with my joints and just my overall intention and follow through with movement was just too high. This is the section to log them. I just did the stamping. I have specific like workout stickers that I've had for so long. I'm gonna see if I can grab them right now so you all can take a look at them. Oh, I don't see them. I don't want to waste too much time, but I'll hopefully, let me look one more place, and then if not, I'll just keep going with the video. I swear it would be nice if I was always on target. So I've had these books for so long, as I have so many of my other stickers. And this is, I know I got it from Amazon. I just don't know when. But as you can see, it's like it's 2 sheets of each of the same thing. So you see I have like these that has like cheat days, squats, rest days. And then it has like other stickers. So I really want to utilize these because I've had them for so long. And see, they have like the yoga ones, cardio. So I'm just really excited to finally be able to use them. So I have that. These are not the same thing. I think these are just general. Yeah. These are just general ones. But maybe it's good if I keep this out for my rest of the planning. So these are just the dates. I'm sorry for all the shaking. Yeah, I'm sorry for the shaking. So these are already stamped, and I have a section for the notes. And then the back is just my self-affirmations, and then my sleep tracker, which is so very important to me. And then I still have a few pages to add in things. pictures or anything like that that I want. So I'm excited about that. And let's see. So, okay, so this is like really bad. Um, I jotted it down. I jotted it. I jot down. I jot. Yeah, jotted. I jot down. I jotted down. Jotted. I jotted down my bills and yeah. And I'll write it down next time, but I'm just trying something new, so I just decided to just stick it in there. So the next one I included is a journal one. And again, I use cardstock, and this is where I did something different. So normally when I do journaling, I always want to add stickers or something to it, but not all the time do I get around to doing it. So I wanted to be a bit proactive and just add them on there before. So what I did was, I've had this printout for so long, I finally decided to use it because I felt like it went with the colors. And I randomly decorated random pages so that when I use it, I can just randomly use a page that's already there and ready. And so because this is for the month of June, if like today's June 2nd, if I want to start writing in here or on this page, I can, because I know this book is specifically for June. So, and I think I might add that right here, because unless I tie these together, the rest you'll notice the date except this. So I may just like add June 2023 in here, but I thought it was just so cool because I've already had some pages ready and decorated. I was just playing around with some stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to use it. And so initially this one I did the wrong way. So it looks the same both ways. So I didn't realize that I stamped going this way, but then after I did it, I thought it was pretty cool, and I did a couple going, I did like another one going the opposite way too. Where's the other one at? I can't find it. I thought I did one going the opposite way to kind of follow suit. Yeah. So I may like journal this way some days. Obviously this way has a lot more days. So I thought it was just nice to kind of already take away the thought of working with a blank page and just being able to go into something fun. So I've been wanting to use this washi for so long. So yeah, I just thought it was really cool. I left these in just in case I want to place these somewhere for anything, but I'm really excited just to have these done, some pages already created where I can just start writing on it. So I'm really excited to see this. I plan on adding in some pictures as well, and really just documenting my life and things that I go through, and opportunities, and just my day-to-day, wherever it may be, whether it's food or going out or whatever. And so last but not least, this is my weekly. So I had this weekly before. It's undated, which again, that's why I like it, because if you feel like it's not working for you at a certain time, you can always pick it back up and use it. So this is what I've used before. As you can see, the tracking did not go so well here. I just didn't care for it. So this I used last year, I believe, and I should have put the year up here and I didn't. But I kind of like this because this is bigger than the Hobonichi. And I feel like I need just a tad bit more room. The Hobonichi is really small. It's not really small. It's smaller compared to this, but I don't write small, and this gives me just enough space to write somewhat of how I would normally write. So here my daughter did her own journaling. So this was like last year. And I was just playing around in some things. And so this is pre-stamped already because I thought I was going to continue with it and I didn't. That's why you'll see like things already labeled, and I'm going to cover them up. But I'm going to use this for my weekly for the month of June. So this should be fun. It'll also give me a chance to test this system out and see if next year I want to go with a traveler's notebook, or if I want to go with a Hobonichi. If I feel like I can get the same thing out of it, then I will. I like that this is more space. I can be in and out of this, and I still have my monthly to go with it. So, and the monthly is bigger than the Hobonichi week's month layout. But I don't know, that's why I'm doing this, so I can see what it is that I like, and I can have like a couple of ways that I can go back and forth if I want. So like one month I may want to create like one notebook with everything in it, and another month I may get into the traveler's notebook, and so on and so forth. So I have to cover this up when I come in to do my weeklies, so stay tuned for that. I already put a line because I feel like this side I want to use for appointments, so I can have like a quick glance of things. I did realize that I'm more of a weekly planner than I am a daily one. So I believe her name is Rachel in Theory. She did a video on like if you were more of a monthly planner, a weekly planner, or a daily planner. And I believe I am more of a weekly planner because I like to see things for that whole week, so I can either add things in or I know what's coming up. So yeah, this is what I'm using, and I'm glad I'm just able to get back into it and finish it off. I hate wasting things. So this is my system that I am using. It's a simple 4-book system, and aside from this one, everything else is from Amazon, and it's not like the True Traveler's Notebook like this is, but it's just a traveler's notebook from a different company, and it works fine for me, and it's really inexpensive because I believe you get like 4 within a pack, and they also give you strings too. So if it's something that works for you, or you, even if you think it might, I would encourage you to try it out because I mean it's easy to use. So yeah, that is all. That is my June setup. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried the Traveler's Notebook before and how you like using that system. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Sorry this video was a little bit long, but I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye, and have a great weekend.